Hi, everybody. My name is Heather McIntyre, and I'm an Indigenous Life and Wellness Coach. I am so happy and blessed to be here with you today to firmly close out your very successful Shred 10 reset that you've just completed with Christina Denomme. There is no denying at all that making a choice for your wellness and your health and choosing to support that with Juice Plus products and this Juice Plus family of connection and team is a game changer. There are so many supports that will be available to you. There is such good nutrition that is going to be offered to you just by choosing to be a part of this whole community. And really claiming your wellness story. So I want to celebrate that with you today. And in doing that, I've got two things planned for us. First of all, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to a blessing. And I do this every morning and every night, and I also use it with my clients. It's just a way to really connect and to set in. I'm an Anishinaabe woman from the Chippewas of Georgina Island, and I know that for me, the game changer came whenever I was really truly connecting to my spirit, my soul, and listening. And that is a teaching that we share inside of the blessing. So right now, I'd like you to, I'd like to invite you to just close your eyes for a moment. Inside of this bowl that I have here, the sacred bowl, I have medicines of tobacco and lavender and cedar and sage. And they are all medicines that can truly help us to step up, to move forward, to be grounded and rooted into, and to just connect. So close your eyes, take a couple breaths, and just listen for a minute. Creator, we invite you here with our ancestors, guides, and loved ones, and all of the medicines of the elements and the guardians. We light this sacred smoke today and call in the protection, the guidance, the energy, and the remembering. In the East, we call in Magizi to use their keen eyesight, their eagle eyesight, to really show us the way as we step forward here and move into the next pieces that are ahead of us. We're open to see, we're open to learn, and we're open to really truly be in the power of ourselves. We then call in the energy of the South. And the South is deer medicine. And in deer medicine, we find compassion for ourselves, care, playfulness, and a dedication to just surrender and learn. We move next to the West and we call in the Great Spirit of Buffalo. This is a place where we respect our bodies. We listen with intention and we create this beautiful bounty of wellness that we can live in for the rest of our lives. And finally, we call in the energy of the North, Great Makwa, Bear Spirit. This is a place where we take in everything that we have learned over the last 14 days, the last years, days, and months. And we apply the knowledge. We learn to rest, to listen, and to truly be present in every part of who we are. We thank you, Grandmother Moon, Grandfather Sky, and Creator, for all that you offer us, all that you show us, and all of the protection and powerfulness that we have here today as we join Miigwech. So that's just a little special something. I hope that you liked it. So you've made it. Good job. If you fell off a couple times, it's okay. You know what? I want to talk today about the emotions and honoring them as you step forward, move forward. There's going to be all kinds of things that come up for you. And emotions are really deeply rooted in our health and wellness stories. And it's not something that we always talk about. And so I think it's really, really important to open the conversation of saying, hey, you know what? I'm ready to take on this whole new plan. I'm ready to accept myself exactly where I am right here, right now, in the present moment. And I'm willing to make mistakes. I'm willing to fall off a little bit and get right back on again, because that is the power and the journey of committing to a lifelong goal of being in your own personal, powerful wellness story. In my teachings, as a life and wellness coach, one of the things that they used to share with us was that our goal here is to really help our clients make friends with their entire wellness story, make friends with their emotions around their wellness story, so that they can understand the underlying intention of holding um, maybe, the less than thoughts, the extra weight on your body, or the just lack of self confidence. In my last episode, we talked about the power of our stories and how it impacts us, and how we can shift our mindset and really truly grow into and change the habits that maybe we picked up. It takes time, yes, but you can do it. And you can really truly shift and change into so many amazing things. So it's really important to learn that the symptom, the craving, the behavior, the pain, whatever it is truly always been a part of ourselves that has been doing the best it could to be present and show up with the expectations that we had. So I wanted to ask you to do something here today that might feel a little weird to you and sound a little crazy, but I promise you, it might just be a pivotal, powerful moment that you go, ah, okay, wow, I didn't realize the significance in that. So what if we just took a moment right here, right now, to say to that part of ourselves that led us to this journey, that maybe we are kind of afraid of, or don't give attention to. Hey, you've done a really amazing job. Thank you so much for protecting me and bringing me here to this place. I've learned so much, and I'm so grateful for all the experiences and the lessons, because again, it's brought me here. And I want to give you permission now to tell that part of your person that may be the one holding you back that you no longer need them to protect you. You don't need to protect me in this way anymore. I don't need to store, excess weight. I don't need to store excess emotions of maybe shame, guilt, pain, whatever it is from years ago, from our experiences. I don't need to be in the behaviors of not being well anymore. And I thank you. I thank you for protecting me, but I don't need this anymore. When you say something like that to your body, your person, it's setting an intention that, hey, I'm in a brand new place. And yeah, I know it's not always going to be easy, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to try. And I'm going to keep trying. because I believe in myself. So I really truly hope that that helps a little bit. Because you know what? This journey to health is always, always going to bring you on occasion to a point in your life where you're feeling like, oh, I just can't do this. This is too hard. I don't have it in me. So remember that time when that moment happens and honor that piece of yourself by saying, hey, I got you. I can do this. We're going to do this one moment at a time, one day at a time, one step at a time, and one action at a time. With that, I'd like to move right into the meditation. And this meditation is a powerful one because it's an experimental meditation that brings you to a place where you can start to try on a new version of yourself that you're creating here while you choose your wellness story in this amazing group with this amazing team. So I want you to just get really, really comfortable. And I like to make sure that my head and my neck and my spine are straight. You can be lying down, you can be sitting against a wall, you can be sitting on the floor, whatever's comfortable for you, that you're going to be able to stay in that place without falling out of the action, the intent of getting into the meditation. I know things are going to come up and that's going to pull you out, and that's okay. Just come back to your breath. And that breathing pattern maybe looks like an inhale for 4 or 5, a hold for 4 or 5, and an exhale for extra holds. So up to 7, whatever's comfortable for you. You can start out at 3, 2, and 2, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. So close your eyes and just surrender for a moment to the power of your breath and the intention of being right here today. And I want you to imagine yourself inside of today. The sun is shining brightly. It's starting to warm up. And you can feel a change, a new direction, maybe a new smell in the air. You just know that something powerful is about to shift, is about to be altered. And I want you to breathe into that. Maybe there's there's some excitement. Maybe there is a little bit of nervousness or anxiety. Those are okay. It's okay. You're okay here because you've got this. You're in control. I want you to step into a version of yourself that is 100% committed to moving your body, because the body does like to move and it's made to move, not to be stagnant. Make a picture, if you will, of a future you, maybe in the coming days, weeks, months. Do you see him or her? Once you have that vision of yourself in your mind's eye, I want you to step into your future. This is the future that is 100% committed to making choices in small, manageable steps that will lead you to feel better, healthier, and have more energy. Whenever you're ready and you've got that image right there and they're right in front of you, I want you to slip yourself into that body. They're already having the result that you want right now, moving their body consistently and enjoying it and living with passion and commitment and wellness. And I want you to put your fingers into their finger slots. So thumbs inside thumbs, Peter pointers inside Peter pointers, and so on and so on. And with your fingers nestled inside of that future self, I want you to put your toes inside of your future self too, right inside the toe slots. And take a moment and just be this future version of you. Look through their eyes, hear through their ears, and feel with their feelings and their intuition. It's a beautiful day. Continuing to breathe mindfully, and as you do, breathe with your future self's lungs. Feel your heart beating as one. As you inhale and exhale, notice how everything is going well for you. Notice how it feels to be taking such good care of your body and honoring yourself. You're settled and setting healthy boundaries for you and the others in your life. And you feel lighter and more freedom as a result of this. And as you exhale and inhale and exhale more deeply, you might feel yourself more calm, more secure, expansive, and energized. Allow yourself to feel your clarity, wonder, and awe, because you have a body, and it's a miracle to have a body, isn't it? It's possible that moving your body consistently might feel exquisitely good and progressively better. With each inhale and exhale, you might become aware of how glad you are to have this body, that it can do exactly what you wanted to do. Some people begin to notice their body craves movement, and there's a great wealth of untapped personal power in a body that moves. Relax into the calming, claiming your power, consciously choosing to resonate at a higher vibration or frequency, which enables you to attract more of what you want in your life and your body. And how beautiful is that? You inspire others to do the same because they're witnessing you being true and authentic and perfectly you. In this place, you are more present to yourself and to others, expressing your truth and your calm, and simply just filled with life. Let yourself savor the freedom to move and the freedom to breathe with grace and with ease. Notice that all of your cells are filled with fresh energy, and the world appears more beautiful. You can feel yourself more attractive, more alive, and engaged on all levels. And as these feelings grow, your lips naturally stretch into a smile. Take a look. Take a look all around you. Where are you right now inside this version of yourself? What do you see? Who are you with? Notice the sounds, and are people talking to you? Notice what they're saying. You might notice how easy it is to clear out all of the emotional clutter, all of the negativity and resistance, and you are choosing to relax into the best version of yourself. The self is not just a thriving head on top of a body. Your head and your heart, your thoughts and your feelings are all in alignment with one another. Feel how incredibly blessed you are to have this beautiful body that serves you so well, because you get to feel Notice the thoughts that you're thinking. What is this future saying about yourself? Like a dial on a stereo, we're going to turn up the volume of your senses. Scan your senses, what you see, hear, feel, smell, taste, and intuit. Allow yourself to really, really feel it in your body's experience. It's magnificent as it moves. Perhaps you are attuned to the pleasure of feeling so engaged and feeling lighter and tighter, and you smile to yourself because you taste the power from within. It's also possible you realize that you're the only you that will ever be born. Why not be the best version of you that you can be? Because only you can offer the gifts to the world that are uniquely yours. See yourself. Allow yourself to claim this power, your power. And as you consciously choose to make life-giving choices for yourself around food and people and thoughts and movement, you get in a groove where you are truly unstoppable. You feel more radiant, alive, and purposeful. You tell yourself, yes, I feel so freaking good right now. I am ready for anything. And you allow that beautiful energy, like a golden ball of light, to penetrate every cell of your body, organically fashioning you into the truth of who you are, have always been, and always will be. Take a few breaths here and integrate this feeling of aliveness, having moved your body, oxygenating all of your cells with your fresh energy. And fully explore where you are and who you are right now. Maybe there's a question that comes to mind. And maybe that question right now is, what would this future version of yourself tell you right here and now about your movement and your wellness story? Take a moment and just lean into that. Listen to hear if there's an answer, if there's a response. It's okay if there isn't, and it's perfectly okay if there is. You've got it. You've got the message. It'll come to you whenever it's important. And go ahead and bring that knowing back to you right here, right now, with me in this room. And maybe you start to wiggle your butt, feel your toes. Come back to this place and this space in connection and community with a brand new take on exactly who you are. How do you feel about that? You know, I know that we're listening to this and some of you will be hearing it pre-recorded. But please do feel free to drop some comments underneath the posting. I love to interact, and you know, if something comes up for you, then maybe I can help navigate you through that. Two things I want to leave you with here. Number one, really truly get acquainted with the intuitive side of your body. Learn to know how you feel when you're hungry and how you feel when you're full. This can be applied to almost anything and everything in life. There are cues that happen for us internally that can trigger us or empower us. So when you take a look and you walk through these coming days, weeks, months, just be mindful and thoughtful of those things that come up. Give them the space, honor them, and the permission to be okay to move through. Thank you so very much for this experience. I'm really proud of all of you, and I'm excited. I wanted to share that if there's something inside of any of this that piques your interest and you would like to talk to me, then you can certainly reach out to me. My website is www.thechroniclesofmommamac.ca. There will be a link in the bio, I'm sure. As I mentioned, I'm an Indigenous Life and Wellness Coach that works with youth and adults in helping them really truly step into their best version of themselves in all ways. I have a very special Women's Day event that's coming up on Sunday, March the 8th from 1 o'clock until 4 o'clock. It is a paid event at $55, but I promise you that it will be an experience like no other. We come together in power inside of a sacred circle. We will be working through a workshop called Breaking the Burnout Cycle, which is powerful for each and every one of us to use now in this day and age. And then we'll be planning the intentions of the year ahead, really getting fine-tuned and into everything that we are. If that's something you're interested in, reach out to me. Drop me a message. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can check out all of my work there. And then again at the website. Thank you so much. Miigwech to each and every one of you. Many blessings and keep going because I know you can do this. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.